Hi guys, I'm Faith. Welcome to my channel. So it's been 1 week since I had chemotherapy number 4. So I am here to share with you my side effects like I've done with every chemotherapy so far. Chemotherapy number 3 was my toughest so far. And I thought that was because, as they say, the side effects of chemotherapy are cumulative. So I expected each time to just get harder and harder and harder. So that's why I was really surprised that chemotherapy number 4 was a lot easier than last time. So I'm really happy about that. And I want to share with you what my side effects were and also what I did and why I think it was easier this time than last time. We'll start where we always start, and that's where they put the IV. So I still don't have a port. I am still getting the ABVD therapy right into my veins. So this time they put it right here. I'll show a picture in the right arm, in the crook of my elbow, and I have had no symptoms from that. It was only the very first chemotherapy when they put it in my hand that I got a lot of pain and phlebitis, but since they've been using it in higher up veins, I have not had that problem since. I'm wearing a wig in this video, so here I'm showing you a clip of my hair loss. As you can see, I am losing a lot of hair. It's not looking very good. I'm probably going to have to buzz it off soon. Let me go through the day by day. Day 1, I felt fine. Day 2, I did have the insomnia from the steroids and I was up till 3 a.m. So that was rough, especially when my 15-month-old son is up at 6 a.m. running around the house like a maniac. Day 3, I was still on the steroids, and also that gave me an artificial boost of energy. So even though I hadn't slept much, I was still feeling fine, and I'm ready for the crash on day 4, which did happen. I was tired on day 4. And I had maybe slight aches, but nothing like I had last time. Last time I had severe body aches where I needed Tylenol every 4 hours and I was in a lot of pain. It was really brutal for chemotherapy number 3. But this time I had maybe very mild body aches. I also, every time since I've started chemo, I always had a really bad stingy, burny mouth. This time, very, very mild, just for 1 day. So overall, my side effects were much better this time than previous times. Only main symptom this time was the fatigue, and the fatigue lasted about 3 days. For 3 days, I just wanted to sleep nonstop. I was taking a lot of naps. Again, my mom was here to help with my son, and my husband took 1 day off of work to help with my son because I really just needed to sleep. I was exhausted. That was it. That was my main symptom, was just being exhausted. All of those other horrendous symptoms that I had last time, I did not get this time. And I was wondering why, and I think this is why. Every other time that I've done chemo, I've done it in the evening because I've tried to plan it so that way my husband wouldn't have to take off work to watch my son. But this time I actually scheduled my chemo for the morning. So that means that I had more time to hydrate because of after I got home from chemo. Yes, I took a nap because I'm exhausted after I get home from chemo, but then I had a few hours that I was awake and I was just drinking. Whereas in the past, I would get home from chemo and it would be nighttime and I would just go to bed. I would try to drink a little bit, but I wouldn't really have time to hydrate. And I stayed very focused on hydrating those first few days because of, I don't know if you guys have a toddler, but it is hard to stay hydrated with a toddler because anything that's in my hands, he wants. So if I'm drinking a cup of water, he grabs a cup of water out of my hands, he's drinking from it, he's spilling it all over the floor. And then what happens is I take the cup and I put it up high so he can't reach it, but then I never end up drinking from it. So this time I was very aware and made sure that I continued to drink water continuously. The other thing that I did that I think made a big difference was that I took it easy those first few days when I was on the steroids. In previous cycles, I was running all over the place, doing errands, seeing friends, playing with my son, doing this, that, and the other thing because I had the energy for it. But this time I thought to myself, this is an artificial boost of energy. This isn't real. My body actually needs to rest. So although I couldn't sleep, I took it easy. I wasn't running around. I wasn't overtaxing my body in any way. I was on my couch. I was on my floor playing with my son, but I wasn't running around in the backyard. I wasn't grocery shopping. I wasn't doing all the things that I was doing the last times when I had the steroid boost. And I think that made a difference. So this is just a theory. I don't know if this is true or not. I'll test the theory next time by doing the same things and see how it goes next time. I mean, maybe it won't make a difference next time. Maybe next time will be awful again. I don't know. This is so unpredictable, but I'm just telling you this in real time, what my thoughts are. And I'm hoping that the things that I did made a difference, because that makes me feel like I have more control over the outcome. Every time I get through a chemotherapy treatment, I always say, and now it's time to treat myself. And I recommend that all of you out there do that. If you got through a hard week of chemotherapy, treat yourself, get yourself a new outfit, a nice meal, a new gadget, whatever it is that your heart desires, you earned it. Go for it. And this time, I am going to treat myself with a treat. I am going to make brownies. This is Ghirardelli triple fudge brownies. This is going to be delicious. So stay tuned, because I'm going to do a little vlog of me and my husband baking up these brownies, and I'm going to show us eating them afterwards, and I'm going to tell you if they are as delicious as they look on the box. Time to bake some brownies. These cameras, so we're going to bake some brownies. Here we are. Say hi to camera. Say hi, we're going to bake some brownies.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes. Extra virgin olive oil.
I don't know if you're supposed to use olive oil for this, but whatever.
Close enough.
Hold on, where's the directions? Okay.
One-year-olds aren't the most adept at cooking neatly or